Hello everyone, my name is Anime Savvy, and welcome to Quick Reviews. I know this is the third quick review in a row, but I am currently working on a main review as well. I just wanted to get something out this week. Today I'll be reviewing Gurren Lagann. I don't think there's much to preface, so let's get into it. The summary is this. The story is set in a future where humans are forced to live in underground villages. They constantly must go further down into the earth to escape the frequent earthquakes that wreak destruction on their way of life. Two orphans named Simone and Kamina find a way to dig back to the surface, where they help to make peace with the beastmen and the robots that terrorize their human prey. The premise is nothing we haven't seen before. Two boys going up to an undiscovered territory to try to reshape the world is nothing new. Even the first few episodes seem pretty generic, with the formula being walk around some, meet quirky characters, have some robots fight, and then the episode is done. However, without spoiling anything, at a point, the series takes a turn. After that point, it seems like the story structure and stakes are constantly evolving, which makes it a thrill to watch. One negative I guess I could point out is, because of the constantly increasing stakes, some villains felt like they came out of left field. This is a rather minor complaint, but still something I noticed. The storytelling is still pretty great, in my opinion. Now, onto the characters. Like the story, the characters really did start to develop as the plot went on, making them really interesting. Simone went from generic and flat to a badass. Yoko went from being purely fan service to, well, definitely still being used for some eye candy, but also developing a character past that. Also, I think it's worth saying that Yoko is like 14. You're welcome. And even characters I liked at first, like Kamina, just got even better. Even side characters like Rosyu, Liron, and many others ended up entertaining me more than I thought they would. And the character Nia, which I was sure I wasn't going to enjoy, I ended up liking just a few episodes after her introduction. Some of the villains weren't great, being very cartoonishly evil at times. Some of them were worse than others, but thankfully none of them were awful. Aside from that, though, the characters were very well done. Now, let's get to entertainment. I think it's to be expected, but I was very entertained by the show, for many reasons. For example, the animation. The animation in particular is what I was thinking of. It's amazing. There's no other way for me to put it. It is just gorgeous. The sheer fluidity and smoothness are on a level of their own. Because of that, even when I don't know what the hell is happening, I'm still enjoying it. Gainax did a great job with this, as well as the voice acting and the soundtrack. I mean, that opening theme is one of the most hype anime openings I've ever heard. You know, maybe except for Attack on Titan. So the entertainment factor of this, as expected, is incredibly high. Taking all of those factors into consideration, here is my final score. Averaging out my scores for the three core areas of the show, the final score comes out to an 8.3. I was not expecting to give this such a high score when I first began the series. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the highest score I've given to a show so far. If you, like me, don't really like many mecha animes, then give this a watch. It's only 27 episodes long, and it may very well leave a positive impact on you, as it did with me. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you enjoyed the video, then feel free to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And comment with your thoughts on the show. This has been Anime Savvy, and I'll see you next time.